All right, Mr. Mobley, you're representing yourself today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Ms. Zad, do we have any agreements?
Yes, Your Honor, we have an agreement on all of the terms except for a non-disclosure of the mother's information. So I'll read the agreements into the record. Mr. Mobley will carry health insurance and dental insurance for the child through his employer. He is earning $24 per hour and working 40 hours per week, making his gross monthly income $4,160. He does not have any other minor children. We've calculated child support at $669 each month beginning November 1st, 2025. Mr. Mobley has child support arrears of $4,261.66. However, the mother is agreeing to release a portion of that balance. And so after release, the father will owe child support arrears of $2,095.66. And he's agreed to pay that balance at $30 each month beginning November 1st. Mr. Mobley has medical support arrears of $3,976.69. The mother is also releasing a portion of the medical support arrears balance, leaving the father owing $2,857.69. And he's agreed to pay that balance at $40 each month beginning November 1st. And those are the agreements. So I'll take testimony from the parties. The state calls the mother. Ma'am, will you state your name?
Zakaria, Belson.
And what's the name of the child on this case?
Zakaria Mobley.
And how old is she?
9.
Okay. Did you hear those agreements I read into the record?
Yes, ma'am. I heard everything.
Please wait for the question. Just yes, and then we can move on.
Okay, so you heard the terms that I read out, correct?
Yes.
Are you in agreement with all those specific terms?
No.
And which term do you not agree to?
The medical support is supposed to be 0. I erased all the arrears for medical support.
Okay, looks like there's some medical support arrears that are assigned to the state.
Yes.
So the state doesn't agree to release that. But you're releasing the portion that's assigned to you, correct?
That is correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Other than that, you're in agreement with the other terms?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And has there been family violence in the last 2 years between you and the father?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any safety concerns if he has your address or your phone number?
No.
Okay. And so you understand that this order will have your address and your phone number printed in it, and that a copy will be emailed to Mr. Mobley?
Yes.
Okay. And you're okay with that?
Yes, but I told the mediator that I didn't want my address to be disclosed, not because of anything as far as the safety issues. It's just from past threats that he did made over my home. Not physical threats or abusive threats, but things regarding my living arrangement.
Okay, so your first order in 2019 did give you a non-disclosure.
Right.
And then we had a modification in 2020 that took away the non-disclosure, so your information was in there, correct?
I guess so. I don't remember. I don't know.
Okay,
but
and so
it doesn't
as
matter.
far
It's
as it
okay.
goes today, what are you wanting the court to do with your information?
Just like I stated, I didn't want the address being released.
Okay, but that's not due to safety concerns between you and Mr.
Right,
Mobley?
that is correct. Yes, ma'am. And if it's not, it's no big deal. I don't. Okay, we can move on.
Okay, one more question. Is it a third party that you have safety concerns with having your information?
No.
Okay, I'll pass the witness. The state call is the father. Sir, will you state your name?
Yes, Marquis Mobley.
And did you hear those terms that I read into the record?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Are you in agreement with them?
One of them I am not.
What term do you not agree to?
I told the lady that this is basically like part-time. So it's not 40 hours a week every week. In some weeks I'm off for a whole week. So I didn't understand why she calculated it as that, but that's just
So how many hours a week do you work at your job?
it fluctuates. Sometimes it's 40, sometimes it's less. Like I said, sometimes it's 0 to where I have to take off for a week.
And what kind of job is it?
I drive over the road.
Okay, and last week, how many hours a week did you work?
You said last week?
Mhm.
Uh, not sure the exact. I only worked Monday through Thursday, so, but I'm not sure the exact hours. I mean, Monday through Wednesday last week.
Okay, but how many hours did you work?
I say roughly about 30 something, maybe close to 40.
Okay, and we used income from your employer that you that they submitted to us to calculate your income. Do you understand that?
Yes, we are. Yeah, talked about it with the mediator.
And do you ever work more than 40 hours a week?
Uh, I have before. It fluctuates, so it's not really a consistent thing.
Okay, so do you agree to the proposed amount of child support at 669?
Not really.
Okay, and what amount do you think it should be set at?
I mean, I was fine with the what it was originally at, like 400 something. This is the only thing I was just concerned about. The reason for the modification was just for the arrears, trying to come to agreement with that as
Okay,
far as the medical
and the
insurance.
current child support's 332. You're wanting it to remain at that amount?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you have any safety concerns with your address or your phone number being printed in this court order?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I'll pass the witness and I just need to recall the mother for a couple questions.
Okay.
Ma'am, you are releasing some of the arrears, is that right?
Yes.
And is anyone forcing you or threatening you to release that money?
No, ma'am.
And you understand that once it's released, you won't be able to get it back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll pass the witness.
Okay, the parts y'all agreed to, those are fine. So Mr. Mobley's gonna carry health insurance and dental insurance, child support. I mean, there's no reason. They average it out based on your income of what information your employer is reporting. That's usually an average of sometimes where you work more than 40 hours, and sometimes when you work less than 40 hours, or times when you just work 40 hours. I trust their calculation that they try to average it out to be somewhere in the middle. So child support is going to be 669. The child support arrears after release $2,095.66 to be paid at $30 a month until paid in full, and medical support arrears of $2,857.69 after the release, payable at $40 a month. I'm not granting your non-disclosure requests. Y'all have to each share each other's addresses with each other, phone numbers. There's been no family violence since the last order or in quite some time, so there's no reason for us to have a non-disclosure. All right, court costs billed to Mr. Mobley. All right, the Attorney General's office is going to put that in writing. They'll need a couple weeks to process the change on the arrears, and they'll send out new withholding orders. You're done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you. All right, Jorge Olvera and Carmen Benavides, please unmute and turn on your cameras.
Carmen Benavides, Your Honor.
Jorge Olvera,
I didn't ask
my
you
honor.
to say your names. I know who you are. I can see you on the screen here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, do both of you swear the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
Ms. Benavides, I'm waiting on an answer.
yes,
Your Honor.
yes, sir.
I
Honor.
already heard you, Mr. Olvera. Is your name Ms. Benavides, Mr. Olvera?
Oh,
Is that your name, sir?
no, sir, I'm sorry.
Okay. Ms. Benavides, I have not heard your answer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do either one of you need Spanish interpreters?
I'm okay.
Mr. Olvera, do you need an interpreter?
No, I'm okay, sir.
Okay. All right, Ms. Knight, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor, we're here on a motion to modify support and confirm arrears, and we have an agreement on all of the terms. So I'll read those into the record. see. Before I do that, though, I have a couple of questions for the parties regarding service. Miss Benavides, did you receive a copy of the petition that the state filed in your case?
Yes, they send it via email.
Okay. And do you understand that you have the right to be personally served with that document?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you waiving that right and requesting to proceed today?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Are you waiving that right and agreeing to proceed in court today?
Yes, ma'am.
And Your Honor, I'd ask that the record show that Miss Benavides has waived her right to personal service.
So noted.
And Mr. Olvera, did you receive a copy of the state's petition sent to your email address?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that you have the right to be personally served with that document?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you waiving that right and agreeing to proceed today?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, I request that the record show that Mr. Olvera has waived his right to personal service.
So noted.
And I'll read the agreements into the record now. The parties agree that the father has child support arrears of $13,457.21 as of September 30th, 2025. And he's in agreement to pay that balance at $117 each month beginning November 1st, 2025. There are no dental support, there's no medical support arrears to confirm. Mr. Olvera is currently unemployed due to illness and is living with a relative, and so we've used minimum wage to calculate his support today. There are 2 children on this case. However, one of the children has emancipated, and so we've just calculated support for one child, and the father does not have any other minor children. The parties have agreed for medical support to be set at $50 each month, starting November 1st, 2025, and that's with Miss Benavides carrying government insurance for the child, and for current child support to be modified to $222 each month, starting November 1st, 2025. I will start by calling the mother. Ma'am, will you state your name?
Carmen Benavides.
And what are the names of the children?
Marilyn Olvera.
Okay, and do you have another child?
Well, with Mr. Olvera, it's only George Olvera, but he's already an adult.
Okay, so Marilyn's your only minor child with Mr. Olvera, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you hear those terms that I read into the record?
I did.
Are you in agreement with all of them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And do you have any safety concerns if your address or your phone number is printed in this court order?
Not really.
Okay. I'll pass the witness. The state calls the father. Sir, will you state your name?
Jorge Olvera.
And Mr. Olvera, did you hear those terms that you read into the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in agreement with all of those terms?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any safety concerns with your address or your phone number being printed in the court order?
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Okay, I'll pass the witness.
All right, I will approve all the agreements y'all have made today. The Attorney General's office will put that in writing in a court order for me to sign and email you a copy. You are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.